when I bought my Flowbee haircut system, I knew obviously I was going to need a vacuum to be able to use it, so I could either use our home vacuum, which is this 20-25 pound behemoth, or Flowbee sells a super Mini-Vac, as they call it, and I went with the super Mini-Vac. I'm going to tell you why I think it was a good idea. So here's the vacuum that Flowbee sells, and it's called the super Mini-Vac. It's only weighs about 1.5 pounds compared to the 20-25 pound behemoth I showed you earlier, and we keep that one in the basement closet, so I'd have to haul that wherever I wanted to give myself a haircut at every single time. But this thing, at first I wasn't sure. It was so small I didn't know if it would work properly, but I figured if Flowbee's selling it as part of a system, it must be designed to work powerfully enough for haircuts, and it turns out it's fantastic. I'd buy it again in a heartbeat. It's cool for a couple things. It's got a nice long cable, which is good because where this, which is the end of the Flowbee hose, goes into the vacuum itself, you can see it's got an aperture in there. It's got a flap to keep all the hair inside as well, but it fits just like this, and that's it. Now the accessory, or the power cable for the Flowbee, in the latest model, I think at once upon a time it used to connect up here by the head, so then you had this hose that you had to manage while you're giving yourself a haircut, but then you also had another cable up here that you had to manage as well. What's cool now is you can see this accessory port right here, and that's where the power cable plugs into. So the vacuum has a really long cord, really long cable, and it's an adequate cable length for the AC adapter. And so all this right here stays on the floor or off to the side of the counter, something like this. And all you have to worry about when you're giving yourself a haircut is the hose and the clippers itself. So you're not fumbling with cables, which is really cool, I think. But again, this syncs up so nice. You don't have to use the adapters that come with your Flowbee, anything like that you would use to hook onto a regular vacuum. And it keeps it, again, nice, neat, clean. It's kind of a system. Really nice. I'll show you this. So you've got an on-off switch, which is right here. Okay. And then you've got another button right here. And this is what opens up the canister where the hair is stored. So I don't want to gross you out, but I did leave my hair in there from last time because I wanted to show you how to clean it properly as well. So when you open this up, here's the vacuum itself, and then it's got a filter. This comes right off. It's a hinge. Very easy. So we got a filter right here, and the filter, it cleans up really easy, but they do sell 3 packs of these filters as well. So this is where all the hair is right now. You can kind of see it in there a little bit. And I'll show you how this comes out. So here we go, how to clean the filter. You can see that semicircle right here. That's how you grasp the edge of the filter itself. You just pull it right out. Comes right out, and you can see there's some hair in there. This stuff really emulsifies the hair. And it's pretty much that easy. So now I'll finish cleaning the filter. I've got a little brush here, and came with the clippers that I have. And if I want to, I can do this or just like that, get the rest of the hair out, and that does a great job. Brush that out a little bit. But the filter itself, I'll just take that and brush it as well and clean the filter. And I don't know that you've got to do this every single time, but why not, right? It doesn't take long. So that filter is good to go. So I'll take the filter, put it back in here just like so. Move that out of the way. And again, it's got the little U-shaped hinge right here. Goes right there. and then it snaps in. There's the release button. Boom, and I'm done. So would I buy the Flowbee Mini-Vac again? Absolutely. I'm really glad I did it. A couple things specifically. I don't have to use any of the adapters that come with the Flowbee. The Flowbee hose goes straight into the cover here. I love the compact size. Instead of hauling this thing out of the closet every time I want to give a haircut, all I have to do is pull this out. And for stowability, I keep this in a box, and it keeps it all nice and compact. And so, again, I've heard stories of guys that are 20, 30 years on their Flowbee. So you want to keep these things in as good a condition as you possibly can. So a nice compact way to store these things would be really convenient. It's really easy to clean. It's got plenty of power to suck your hair up into the Flowbee, which is what it needs to do in order to cut. Everybody who's got a Flowbee understands that, but if you don't, and it's got a really nice long cable. And if you need something to dress up this cable and keep this for storage, like I do, I use bongo ties, and I'll put a link up below to my bongo tie video. This is one of the most simplest and ingenious products that I think I've come across in a long time. So if you found this video helpful, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.